everything I could find on Transformers Bumblebee the Movie. There will be timestamps if you're interested in skipping to a certain part of the video, somewhere right around here. So let's get started. Alright, first of all, we will be talking about information that we knew before the trailer came out. So, we knew Michael Bay would no longer direct any more Transformers movies. And take that any way you like, whether you're happy about it or you're upset about it. I'm honestly in between. I really did enjoy his Transformers movies, but I really don't care. It'll be kind of interesting to see another person's vision on the Transformers movies, and the trailer did already come out with this video, so I already saw the new director's vision, Travis Knight. That's another interesting fact, I guess you could say. Travis Knight is the director of the Transformers Bumblebee movie. He has a much different vision than Michael Bay, because Michael Bay put a lot of action into his films, and it seems like Travis Knight is focusing more on the story element and especially a lot on the characters. Which, those two elements, the story versus the action, those are both not bad things to put in a Transformers film, but take it, like I said earlier, take it how you want it, or just like whether you're upset about it or you're happy about it. I honestly really don't care. Okay, the human characters in this movie. Haley Steinfeld will be playing the main character, I guess, as far as we know. And her character's name is Charlie Watson. And from the trailers, it looked kind of interesting. And John Cena is also in this movie, and he's playing a Sector 7 agent named, what's his name? Agent Burns. And yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, Sector 7 is in this movie, so it shows that the movies are all connected in some way. So that's awesome. There will be 4 Transformers characters in this movie. And by characters, I mean like ones that we stick with throughout the movie, not ones that are like cameos or whatever, ones that are actual characters. There were some pictures on set of Bumblebee in his Volkswagen mode, and obviously we know that he will be having a Volkswagen now because of what we saw in the trailers. A while back, there was a really popular photo of Travis Knight leaning on a red car. I don't know exactly what kind of car it was, but it was a Decepticon because it had the emblem on it. And many people were speculating who it was. Some people thought it was Cliffjumper, even though it was a Decepticon. But it really got the fan base, the Transformers fan base, like, gears turning and trying to figure out who it was. Finally, Peter Cullen, the voice of Optimus Prime, will be in this movie in some way. I think it will just be a cameo, but we don't know exactly for sure. Okay, let's talk about information that was revealed right before the trailer came out. So apparently at the East European Comic-Con, a YouTuber named Andy Supreme99 was able to witness some footage. And from what he described, it was a bit different than what we saw, and he got to see a bit more than us, but it was also a shortened version. There was the red car, and he said it was a female Decepticon, and apparently he said she had a blue twin or boyfriend even, and that was actually really interesting. And later on we found out that Barricade was returning through his voice actor, and it was the original one from the first Transformers movie. And now finally, the big reveal of the trailer has like over 20 million views on YouTube now. What we knew after it. Apparently people are saying that Bumblebee will be having a Jeep mode in the movie, and it's because of he has like certain designs and certain like molding or armor on him that looks different than his typical Volkswagen mode. And I sort of don't agree with him, because I want to say that's his battle armor mode, but I need to look at that a bit closer. Speaking of the battle armor mode, it looks a lot like a bee or a wasp or some type of insect like that. One interesting thing about this trailer is Bumblebee's size. He's like incredibly short, and well, compared to the like Michael Bay movies, and he's probably about, I don't know, I can't remember what the exact height of him was, but like in this movie, he's maybe about like at the most 10 feet tall in the Transformers Bumblebee movie trailer. So it's pretty interesting to see his height change. And it's also pretty crazy because the director of this new movie, the Transformers Bumblebee, he said he was really inspired by the Iron Giant, especially with this scene right here with Bumblebee and John Cena and, you know, Haley Steinfeld. And because Bumblebee's trying to rescue his friend from the evil government agent. And OMG! It's G1 Color Starscream!
Giant feel. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Cena sucks. Oh!
Hey,
John Cena!
Is that Starscream?
That's Starscream!
now on to some speculations, theories, and all that other stuff. First of all, I don't think that Bumblebee will be having a Jeep mode in this movie. That's all I gotta say about that. Second of all, there was a red female car that I was mentioning earlier, and she has a blue boyfriend car. And I said that Barricade will probably be in this movie. What if that blue car is Barricade? That's what a lot of people also been saying. Theory? Maybe, I don't know. It seems very plausible, and it also seems like a good way for, like, to build up the tensity between Bumblebee and Barricade themselves. He wants to get revenge on Bumblebee, and it drives him through all 5 of the Transformers movies. So it shows the intensity between their relationship, Bumblebees and Barricades. And then the final thing I really want to discuss is people have been saying that this is going to be the official Transformers movie reboot. And I really disagree with that, because we see 2 things that connect it to the other Transformers movies. And I feel like if they're trying to connect it to the other Transformers movies, they're trying to stay that simple, and they don't want to bridge off into somewhere else. Because if you try and bridge off to somewhere else, it's really going to just make the audience really confused and just not want to watch any more movies. But those 2 things I was mentioning earlier were that quote at the very beginning of the Bumblebee trailer, rest in peace, by the way. I can't remember what the guy's name was, but rest in peace. And it referenced the first Transformers movie. And also there was the mentioning of Sector 7, and that Sector 7 will be in this movie, so that obviously connects it to the Michael Bay franchise. So there is that. And I really don't think this is going to be a reboot. I just think that maybe they're trying to do something a little bit different in a way. Reboot's just not a good word to use. So that's all I really gotta say.